Hello friends! In this video I'm going to be talking about Lesson 4 in the Way of the Heart. Now this is the first book in this series of The Way of Mastery, and this is all a channeling of Jeshua ben Joseph, or Jesus. And these books are by JON MARC HAMMER, or Jayem, and they are amazing. I highly recommend these books. The main idea presented in Lesson 4 is desire. But before we get there, let me share the axiom he shares in this lesson. The only relationship that holds any value at all is your relationship with God, your creative source. If this is the only important relationship in our life, how do we remember this relationship? How do we align to it and act from it? In this lesson, he speaks of desire, the importance of desire. Everything is the effect of desire. The creative energy, Creator's energy, God's energy, is desire. So if the goal of spirituality is to align with our Creator, then we must align with the Creator's desire, with that energy. Align our desire with that desire. Or through the words of Jesus, not my will, but my Father's will. So the Father's will is this Creator's desire. The goal then of a genuine spirituality is to realign the quality of your perception, to mirror, to resonate with, to be in perfect alignment with the perception of your Creator, to see with God's eyes. Beloved friends, in truth, you remain as you are created to be. And you must have the desire within you to remember your Creator, to realign, to become enlightened, to reach Christ consciousness, for you to receive it, because that is also God's or Creator's desire for you to remember fully your true self, your home. You must make the decision to desire, above all things, awakening into perfect remembrance of your union with God. It is desire that will lead you to the realization of your true self, of your higher self, of your spiritual nature, of your union with this one that's within everything, with the Great Spirit, with God, with Creator, whatever you wish to call it. The very energy that will carry you from the tip of the wave to the depth of the ocean is the energy of desire. And he uses the analogy of waves in the ocean, and how the foam on the top of the wave, how we misidentify ourselves with that, with those water droplets, thinking we are separate, all alone, crashing about. But really our true identity is the water, is the ocean, is the infinite depth of that ocean. That is our true being, that vastness. So to remember that true identity of the grandness of the ocean, that thread we follow is desire. So to do the will of the Father, or to have the Creator create through us, to be a conduit for that love, we must get in touch with this energy of the Creator, which is desire. And he brings up in this lesson how a lot of us hold judgments around this energy of desire. And he uses the examples of sex and money. And he instructs us to be honest with ourselves and really ask ourselves, what do I want? And see what arises. And innocently and without judgment, which is very important, do not judge it. Just allow those desires to arise and watch them, see them. Do not repress them, do not judge. Because you need to get in touch with that energy of desire within you if you are ever going to get in touch and remember that thread that leads you to the desire of Creator, the will of the Father. If you are to be in right relationship with your Creator, it is absolutely necessary to correct your perception and relationship with the energy of desire. So he offers a few exercises. One exercise he offers is when you wake up, when you stand up out of bed, stop for a moment and just ask, what do I want right now? What do I desire? And notice what comes up. It's a simple exercise where you become neutral and just see the desires that arise. So you let that energy flow without repressing it. Desire is creation. Therefore, what you desire is of supreme importance. If you will take the little exercise that we have given you and begin to put it into practice in a very simple way and in a quiet way, you'll begin to get back in touch with the innocence and beauty of the movement of desire. You can delight in it. And he acknowledges, of course, the ego can twist desires to serve this separate self out of fear and so forth. But you need to become aware of the desires that arise if you're going to ever get in touch with that energy, that innocent impulse within you that is desire. And with practice, you'll be able to discern the ones that are coming from that higher place and the ones that are coming from ego. But in order to discern, you need to let them all arise. You need to have no judgment and not repress it. Desire in the heart is where you will discover the phone line that links you to the will of God, that would be expressed through you. And if you don't trust desire, you are literally saying that you have decided not to trust your Creator. Not something to just be brushed aside. In healing the conflict around desire, now that you know what it truly is, learn to be patient with yourself. So not trusting that impulse of desire is not trusting your Creator, as he says here, and that's a big deal. And he encourages us to be patient, because many of us, as I do, I feel many different desires pulling me in different directions and saying, oh, this one's bad, this one's good. Be patient, let them all arise. See them innocently, so that you will be able to discern better, and so that you may choose what you desire wisely. Desire is the thread that links your soul to the heart of God, and God wants only to extend through you that which expresses love in the world. It is called creation. And then he discusses, what are we really? We are really the extension of love. We're the extension of God or Creator's love out into this manifest world, into this dream reality. And he implores us, next time when someone asks, who are you? You respond this way. Who am I? I am the extension of love in form. I have never been born and I will never taste death. I am infinite and eternal. I shine forth as a sunbeam to the sun. I am the effect of God's love, and I stand before you to love you. And then he goes on to say, when we do not allow this desire to work through us, we are merely living to survive. We're merely living out of fear. We need to let the desire flow through us, which is love's will. And ultimately, realizing what we truly desire is realizing what God or Creator truly desires. Because in truth, our wills are one. Because the Creator's desire is for us to be happy, fulfilled, and that is ultimately what we want. We just misplace where we think we will find that happiness. But we will really only find it when we express God's love through us, because we are the extension of love. We are meant to extend love and receive that love. How much of God am I willing to receive and allow to be expressed through me? How much of God's love are you willing to receive? He ends the lesson with this question to ask ourselves moment to moment. How much of God's love am I willing to receive? The Way of Mastery series is all available online for free at womlibrary.com. It's really cool that he did this. And the audiobooks are also available online. And check out the next lesson in the Way of the Heart, lesson 5 here. Thank you.